प्रणाम दोस्तों, वेलकम टू जहासर क्लासेस।
Deadline before deadline.
No, the last date is okay. Last date is correct. One possessive adjective which is not visible is required. You can put.
There, sir, there.
Yes. Their fees. Their fees.
Okay,
Possessive
there.
adjective. Yeah.
It is visible, na?
Yes, it is visible to me.
Ji,
Correct.
ji. Okay. Aparna Di, can you tell me which chapter does this sentence belong?
Sarika, this sentence belongs to future perfect tense.
Very nice. Raj, can you tell me what is the category of this sentence?
Ma'am, it is an affirmative sentence.
Very good. So, Aparna Di, what is the subject in this sentence?
All the students is a subject.
Okay. Raj, would you like to tell me, is there any helping verb?
Yes, ma'am, there is a helping verb. There are.
Very good. What are the helping verb, Di?
Will have are the helping.
What do you say?
Ma'am, will and have are the helping verbs.
Very good. There are two helping verbs in this sentence. First is will and second is have. Both are the helping verb come together in this sentence. Will have. Okay. And what is submitted, Di?
Submitted is a third form of the verb.
Submitted is the third form of the verb because this sentence belongs to future perfect tense. Okay. Raj, what is there here?
Ma'am, there is the possessive adjective.
Very good. There is the possessive adjective.
Sarika,
And
KK is also here.
जी KK भैया actually KK भैया what is fees here?
Is a object here.
Fees is the noun here and their fees is the object here. Okay. What is before KK भैया?
You can say KK.
KK is very young to you.
Yeah.
You can call him KK.
Okay.
Before is the preposition over there.
Very good. Raj, can you tell me what is this? The last date?
Ma'am, the
What?
last date is the extension in this sentence.
Okay. Or can you tell me what is the here?
The is the article.
Very good. The is the article and together it is extension, the last date. Okay. So sentence is all the students will have submitted their fees before the last date. Okay. Aparna Di, can you tell me what should be the Hindi meaning of this sentence?
सभी विद्यार्थी अंतिम तिथि के पूर्व फीस जमा कर चुके हैं.
This is our active voice sentence, है ना? Now we have to change this sentence into the passive voice. Okay. So I am going to change this sentence in passive voice with the help of all of you. Okay. So what is the first rule of passive voice, Di?
Firstly, we change the object subject name. object into the subject. I
Okay,
always
Raj.
forgetting subject object because we take the subject into the object. That's
It happens sometime. Raj, what is the object in upper one sentence?
Ma'am, their fees is the object in upper one sentence.
Okay, their fees is the object in upper one sentence. KK bhaiya, should we take their fees as it is as a subject?
Yes, we should take their fees as it is over there.
Okay, very nice. So I am writing their fees as it is as a subject. Okay, and Raj, can you tell me what is the second rule of passive voice?
Thereafter, we will take the helping verb accordingly if it is present.
Okay. Aparna Di, can you tell me what are the helping verbs in upper one sentence?
will and have are the helping verbs and upper verbs.
Okay. KK bhaiya, what do you say? Should we take our helping verbs as it is in passive voice?
Uh, yes, ma'am, we should take helping verb as it is in passive voice. Yeah.
Okay. Their fees will have. Now, what is the third rule of KK bhaiya?
There, after we remember the god of the passive voice, that is be.
Okay. So according to the third rule, we have remembered the God of passive voice and God has appeared before us. So what do you think, Deep? Should we take God of passive voice, that is be, as it is in this sentence, or should we change something else in this form?
I don't know, ma'am. You tell me, please.
Okay, I will tell you, but I'm just asking. Raj, what do you say? Should we write down as it is, or should we change the form of be?
Ma'am, we should, according to if it is perfect tense, so we should change it.
Yeah, very nice. Because our sentence belongs to present perfect tense, or according to the perfect tense
Ma'am,
rule, the formula of
this sentence
future
belongs to.
perfect tense.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. Sorry, future perfect tense. But according to the formula of future perfect tense, we should change. We should put third form of the verb here after the helping verbs. That's why we are taking third form of the verb after these helping verbs. Okay. So what should we next? We should go for our fourth rule. Okay. KK bhaiya, what is the fourth rule of passive voice?
Uh, Thereafter, we change main verb into V3.
Okay. Aparna Di, what is the main verb in upper one sentence?
Submit is the main verb in upper verb sentence.
Okay. Raj, what is the third form of submit?
Ma'am, submitted is the third form of submit.
So submitted is the third form of submit. Okay. And before the last date, we have to write down here. because it is an extension, but we should maintain the sequence of the sentence. That's why I'm writing this part here. Okay. Before the last date, and we have already discussed before is the preposition and the last date is the extension here. Lastly, what should we do? We should follow last rule of passive voice. Okay. So, KK Bhaiya, what is the last rule of passive voice?
Lastly, we change the object. Lastly, we change the subject into the object.
Okay. What is the subject in upper one sentence?
All the students is the subject.
Okay. All the students is the subject in upper one sentence. Okay. Raj, can we take all the students as an object in our sentence?
Ma'am, according to the rule, we should take all the subjects.
So don't you think we are missing something else between the sentence?
Ma'am, we should use
Anybody
by.
can else.
And the last we are taking the subject with the help of by.
By, and by is working here as a preposition. By all the students. Okay, so all the students. Now all the students has converted object into the a subject into the object here. Okay, so our sentence is their fees will have been submitted before the last day by all the students.
But the subject is not appropriate.
Okay, so according to you, what should be the subject in this sentence?
There should be come in the first row before the possessive adjective, before the subject. The sentence. Can we take possessive adjective in the starting of the sentence?
Yeah. Their fees, unki fees. Okay. Can you translate this sentence?
छात्रों के द्वारा उनकी फीस डेट के बिफोर जमा की जाएगी, अंतिम तिथि के पहले जमा की जाएगी. हाँ.
According to me, it should be अंतिम तिथि के पूर्व सभी विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा फीस जमा कर दी जाएगी या चुक जाएगी.
Okay. According to me, सभी विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा उनकी फीस अंतिम तिथि के पहले जमा कर दी जा चुकी होगी. कर दिया जाना बता रहे ना, दिया जाना, कर दी जा चुकी होगी. According to me, because this is passive voice ना, तो
कर दी जा चुकेगी we can say ना, कर दी
जा चुकेगी. हाँ, या कर दी जा चुकी होगी. ओके, कर दी जा चुकी होगी. ठीक है. So I have made this sentence, I think successfully with the help of all of you guys. So now this is the question answering time. Anybody can else ask me anything regarding this sentence.
Ma'am, is there any need to use there before fees?
Actually, there is the possessive adjective, na? So this possessive adjective indicates all the students, means all the students की fees, उनकी fees. So this possessive adjective indicates all the students, possession of all the students.
Ma'am,
That's
but
why
it's okay with the active voice, but in the passive voice, it doesn't look nice according to me. Like if we say their fees or if we say fees will have been, so
we
what's
we
wrong
can
with it?
we can say like this ki fees will have been submitted before the last date by all the students. It is understood ki we are talking about all the students, but there I think it's showing all the students, the possession of all the students fees.
No, ma'am,
That's why
but it's given in the sentence that all the students are paying the fees, na. So why is any need of using there before?
If we make the sentence in Hindi, from the starting from the subject, thus just like that, कि their fees will be, उनकी fees जमा की जाएगी अंतिम तिथि के पहले स्टूडेंट्स और सभी स्टूडेंट्स के
एक्चुअली
द्वारा
अकॉर्डिंग टू द हिंदी सभी स्टूडेंट्स के द्वारा उनकी फीस, सभी स्टूडेंट्स के द्वारा फीस जमा की जाएगी. It is also a right sentence, but we are talking about all the students, sabhi students. That's why we are taking there as a possessive adjective with the fees as a subject here, because we are specifying, I want to specify their fees. That's why I am writing their
मैम,
fees
बट
as a
if we
subject.
say like अंतिम तिथि के पहले सभी विद्यार्थियों की फीस जमा कर दी जाएगी, हो जाएगी, so there is no need of using there in the sentence.
I think in upper one sentence we are using their fees, na? So that's why if we are converting into active to passive, so that's why I am writing their fees, because I am specifying their fees, all the students. This object I am mentioning all the students, fees of all the students. That's why I am writing here. But we can write this kind of sentence like fees will have been submitted before the last day by all the students. It will also do. It is also right. So we can write like this and we can write like that. Both are the correct sentence according to me. It's up to you. You want this, you want to say like this, so you can say. If you want to say without there, so you can also tell this thing.
but I haven't seen possessive adjective in the starting of the sentence.
Ma'am, I think the spelling of there is wrong. The spelling should be like THERE.
नहीं भैया, there is means THERE means वहाँ जहाँ, and there is, it is correct spelling THERE. There
So
यहाँ
ma'am,
it is showing उनका, उनकी.
THEIR ना.
so madam, why?
THEIR is the correct spelling.
So madam, that is spelling which I said. Where should we use that one spelling?
THERI, भैया, there is a we can use as a introductory subject, and there is the वहाँ. We can say ना कि there is the very beautiful flower, मतलब वहाँ एक सुंदर फूल है. So there is a introductory subject there, okay, and
But madam, P is also an introductory subject over there.
क्या?
Ma'am, P is also an introductory subject over there.
P.
Yes, ma'am. Fee is also, like you are saying, there are some
Fees.
beautiful. Yes, fee or fees, whatever.
Okay, fees.
Yes.
Yeah, fees is also introductory subject here. When we convert active voice sentence to passive voice sentence, so fees is the our fees is our object here, but in upper one sentence we are talking about their fees. So that's why I have written whole the object as it is.
But earlier, madam, you are explaining us to introduce anything that is called introductory subject, and fee is also over there an introductory subject,
No,
according to
fees
me.
is not. No, fees is not introductory subject here. Fees is a subject here. Introductory words like it and there are no meaning in itself. So we can say introductory subject only we are when we don't have any subject. So we have to make sentence. That's why we use introductory subject like it and there. If we are already we have already one specific subject, so we can say we can start our sentence with the subject. So fees is the object here, and we can take as it is their fees as in a subject in our passive voice sentence. It is not introductory subject.
Okay, ma'am. So what is there over here?
This there.
Yes, ma'am.
This is working as a possessive adjective. उनकी fees, all the students. It
So,
is
ma'am,
mentioning.
we can start any sentence with possessive adjective.
What's a big problem? It's not
Okay, ma'am.
big deal. We can start their fees because in a Hindi sentence, uh, if we convert this sentence, if we translate this sentence English Hindi to English, so according to our Hindi sentence, सभी विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा उनकी फीस, we can say like this कि सभी विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा फीस, it is understood कि विद्यार्थी है तो वो खुद ही अपनी फीस अपनी ही देंगे ना, किसी दूसरे की तो नहीं देंगे, अपनी ही देंगे. बट वी आर मेंशनिंग, वी आर स्पेसिफाइंग हियर कि ऑल द जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो अपनी खुद की दे रहे हैं, दूसरे की नहीं दे रहे हैं. वी आर मेंशनिंग, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव पुट देयर फीस.
Ma'am, if we if I want to pay their fees, so I can also use their fees will left if I want to say to principal that their fees will.
Raj, your voice is chopping, beta. Please come again.
Ma'am, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Okay, ma'am. One more question, ma'am. Before is used for the living things. I heard the proposition before we using before the living things, but the last is not a living creature. So why we are using before over there?
Before. Very nice question. Okay, so can you suggest to me what should be the preposition here instead of before?
Ma'am, I don't know. Let me think. What should be the correct proposition over there?
I think before is the correct preposition here. Earlier, when I was not a part of this class, so I use always in front of the preposition with a living thing as well as non-living thing. But when I attended the class and sir differentiated this thing कि before we can use with a living subject, and in front of we use only the non-living things. But के पहले यहाँ के पहले आ रहा है, और वहां पे हम सब हिंदी में बात करते हैं कि उनके सामने. So there is slightly difference, and we can use both the we can use this preposition in both the condition, means के पहले और के सामने. So here before is used like this, के पहले. लास्ट डेट के पहले, ना कि के सामने.
Okay. Raj is asking something.
Ma'am, don't you think that this sentence belongs to future perfect continuous tense?
Future perfect continuous tense. How
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
say, beta?
Ma'am, will have
Future
been, will have been is the helping, are the helping verbs over there. So this sentence must be future perfect continuous.
Okay. What is the formula of future continuous tense? Can you share?
Ma'am, subject plus will have been, shall have been, plus V1 plus ing plus object plus extension.
V1 plus ing plus
Object
Plus-
plus extension. My since for
since for mentioning the time. Okay. Since and for. Okay. So you can ask, matlab, you are asking me that this sentence belongs to present perfect continuous tense. So where is, can you see in this sentence, where is the ing?
Ma'am, actually we have changed the first form into the V3, so there is no ing.
Hmm?
As it is a passive voice, so we have changed the ing into V3. So there is no V.
But
Yeah.
still, whenever we change the possessive, whenever we change active voice into the passive voice, we can't change the tense. So this sentence purely belongs to future perfect tense, not future perfect continuous tense. That's why we can't change this sentence into the future perfect continuous tense. This is purely future perfect tense only, not continuous. That's why, and in our passive voice sentence, there is no ing with the first form of the verb.
Okay, ma'am.
We can't.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, one more question is why we are using as with the students if we are specifying all the students? So why we are using
Why we are using?
as with the students?
Okay. So, can we take all the student according to you?
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong with
No. सभी विद्यार्थी, अगर आप हिंदी में बोलोगे तो सभी विद्यार्थियों बोलेंगे ना. सभी विद्यार्थियों को सूचित किया जा रहा है, नॉट सभी विद्यार्थी को सूचित किया जा रहा है. All the students. That's why we are showing this is the plural number. That's why we are putting as and
Ma'am, but
I am
we don't
writing all
put
the
as with the children's like all the children.
because children is plural itself, na. But student is a singular number and students is the plural form. So all the students, सभी विद्यार्थियों को या सभी विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा, not सभी विद्यार्थी के द्वारा. विद्यार्थी is a singular and vidyarthi is a plural. That's why I have written all the students, not all the student. So it is correct.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Aparna Di, I am waiting to your question.
I'm still on stuck same question. Why are we using there in the starting of the subject? I still don't know why. And we
I
are
earlier
using
told you na कि you can write
Have you ever seen their possessive adjective in the starting of the subject?
Actually, frankly speaking, I did not notice earlier in this type of sentence, and this is the first time I have made this kind of sentence. And according to me, if I'm converting passive active voice sentence into passive voice sentence, so according to me, if I am adding their fees, so I don't have any problem. But I know we can say fees will have been submitted before the last date by all the students. This is also right, but we are mentioning in upper one sentence their fees. So that's why I have written their fees as a subject here.
Can we write fees will have been submitted before the last date by all the students their
Yeah,
own
no, their own. Why are you putting additional thing?
their own
Their own. There is showing na possession. So their
possession
fees,
खुद
हाँ,
के उनके
their
खुद
fees.
के द्वारा जमा की जाएगी स्टूडेंट्स के द्वारा जमा की जा चुकेगी.
I think there is no need to put their own in the sentence. Their fees is the sufficient, and their fees is showing this thing कि all the students are paying their fees. Yeah, all the students will submitted the fees. So their fees is the right, I think. And you can take fees as a subject. I told earlier this thing. It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Ma'am, why are you using S with fee?
Fees. Because
Yes,
we are talking about all the students. So all the students
madam.
are
But
the
in
fees,
Hindi
and
sentence,
हाँ,
there is a fees. मतलब वहाँ फीसें नहीं है. But still we are making it plural.
but भैया there we are putting here there ना उनकी, तो उनकी एक तो फीस नहीं होगी ना, उनकी फीस, उनकी इतने सारे लोग केवल एक फीस थोड़ी ना जमा करेंगे, उनकी तो बहुत सारे लोगों की बहुत सारी फीस होगी. That's why I am putting fees as a plural subject. That's why I'm not writing this thing. If we are talking about two fees of one person, so we can write here fee. But we are talking about all the students. So all the students are the plural number. That's why unki fees, their fees. So this is also our plural subject. That's why I am putting S with the fee. And it is fees, their fees. Okay.
Okay. And why we are not using shall have over there?
Instead of will.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So can you tell me where in which condition we can put shall? In
Ma'am, I
which
don't know that.
in
That's why I'm asking.
okay. So I and we both are the subject can be take shall with them. Okay. Instead of them, you, he, she, it, they, we can take will with them. Okay, but in spoken English, we can also take will, all of them, means I, we, you, they, he, she, it. All the subject we can use will with them. But only I and we, instead of all of them, we can use shall with them according to the grammar. But nowadays in spoken English, it is in fashion. We are taking all the subject with the will. So that's why I'm putting their fees will have been. That's why I'm putting will with their fees. Okay.
Okay. I have one more question. Why are you using the article twice in your sentence? Means before the last date and before the students. Means what is the need over there uh,
Because
to use it?
okay, where we put the article? Can you tell me?
The article we are using the article with the emperors, with the names of the emperors, with the name of mountain ranges, uh, with the universal truth. But students are not universal truth. They are not mountain ranges. So why we are still using article over there?
Okay. So we are using the article before the last date and all the student because whenever we are specifying the thing, we want to specify the thing, we want to tell the particular thing. So where we use the article. Okay. So here last date, we are talking about last date, means this article is showing the specification of the last date. That's why we are putting the before the last date. And all the students, we are talking about the students, वो ही students, वो सभी students. That's why we are putting all the students. Can you heard this type of all students? If sometimes people say this thing, all students, but this is not right. All the students is the right thing. So that's why I'm putting the before the students, because we are talking about these students, all the students जो वहाँ पे पढ़ रहे हैं, जो जिन्होंने वहाँ पे फीस जमा की है, जो सबमिट कर रहे हैं. So we are talking about those students who are who will be submitting the fees. So that's why this article is showing the specific thing, and the specific thing is the students here. That's why I'm putting the before the students.
We
Okay.
can use particular things article can we use in a particular thing?
Yeah, if we are talking about the particular thing, so that time we use the article for
But ma'am,
specification of the
but in
particular thing.
early sentences like Ram kills Ravan. So in that time you are not specifying those subjects and you are not putting the with them.
Actually,
But
na
right
bhaiya,
now you are
sir,
saying
sir
yes,
told me कि whenever we are talking about the person, so
yes.
before the person's name, we can't put the article. So and
But I have seen, I have seen,
we have
I have seen.
earlier discussed this thing कि KK Bhaiya said कि there are 3 or 4 are legendary kings and historical characters. where we put the before their name. So still I am confused why we are putting the before their name. And if really you want to know, so please can you share with us,
Ma'am, I have
Raj? Or
seen the before rock, so he's not a historical or anything, but he uses like everyone uses the rock before rock.
the rock?
Yes, ma'am.
Which rock?
Ma'am, WWE player, wrestler.
The Rock, the
WW.
Undertaker. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So they are. That's why na I don't know this thing ki why we are putting the before them, because earlier sir told us ki we don't put the article before any names. That's why when he has given the subject na ki Ram ne Ravan ko mara. So my one of my batchmate, she was putting the Ram and the Ravan. So sir told this thing कि we can't put before the Ram and before the Ravan, but he hasn't told us why we are not putting the before the name. So I don't know this question. I don't know the answer of this question. If you know, so please share. Raj and KK Bhaiya,
No,
but I don't know.
means right now everybody is using these kinds of article before their names. Like in college, in my college time, we used to say the globe means my college name is global, so they are putting the before their college name means, but that is totally
The
wrong.
global, the
Ha.
global. So I was the student of Home Science College, but I did not put the Home Science College with my college. So I
Actually,
did not see this thing.
according to rule, that is wrong. But for showing some more importance, uh, means that's why they are putting the
We don't
before.
say na the Narendra Modi ji. We only say na Narendra Modi ji, our Prime Minister, Indian Prime
Yes,
Minister.
we
We
cannot
don't
put.
put हाँ.
Yes, we cannot put the article before any politician, any leader's name. But I don't know why. But it is truly means mentioned in grammar book. Uh, the Ashoka, the Akbar, and one more name,
The Sikandar.
the Sikandar.
You have
Means
you have earlier told.
I हाँ, but ऐसा बोलते हैं like कालिदास is the Shakespeare of India. मतलब if we compare तो फिर उसमें आता है. I
अच्छा.
read this rule.
So we can put the Kalidas. We can put
No,
the
no,
before the
we
Kalidas.
no. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India.
Yeah,
So
I heard this
just
thing. He is
uh,
like a Shakespeare of India, na?
no.
That's why
Actually, we used to say wrong. Shakespeare is
Hmm.
like the Kalidas होना चाहिए. But we are ऐसा books में है तो we are.
we are
Yeah, I
learning
have read
before
this
them.
thing in somewhere.
They are making their grammar, and they are making us fool
Yes.
sometimes. Just like we can the use USA, the state, क्या कहते हैं, USA, the USA and the Republic of India. We don't say the India, the Republic of India.
Yes, I have seen this that we use the
Because we
Republic
are
of India.
specifying the republic, na, that's why we are putting the Republic of India, but we are not specifying the India. We
But
can say
we
India.
can,
We are
we cannot
Indian. We can't say na
make
we
them.
are the Indians. We only say we are Indian. This is India. This is the India. We are not saying na. We don't say like this. So whenever we want to specify, we want to like the Himalaya, the
Uh,
Ganga.
y-
We can say
yes,
the Ganga. We
I
can say
remember
the.
some rules means where we put the, like before the Gulf's name, like the Bay of Bengal, uh, the Arabian Sea, the Persian Gulf, like that. Before the name of uh, mountain ranges,
Ha.
before the name of Vedas,
We
the
put
Rig Veda.
all the rivers, all the seas, and all the famous mountains. So we put
Monuments
the
and
before their names.
Yes, and before the names of the newspapers, the Hindustan Times, and
The times of India.
yes, and one more thing, before the deserts like the Sahara Desert
The Thar
and
Desert.
the Thar Desert, and some nations as well, the USA, the
The
Netherlands,
USA. Yeah.
मीन्स हर
But
देश के साथ नहीं आता है.
we can't say the New York, the Rus. We can't say. We don't say this thing.
the Great Britain, we
Ha.
always say
Yes,
the
Because
Great
I
Britain
think
we
na
say, but we
all
don't say
the
the India, we don't say.
ha.
before
Britain
the
has
But
made
if we
India.
are talking about the particular nation, means Pakistani. So can we put the Pakistani? No, na.
no,
Pakistani is sufficient.
we cannot say
है ना?
this. I think
हाँ.
I heard before only three names where we put the USA, the Great Britain, and one more the Netherlands. Means ये तीन मुझे याद है.
The Netherlands.
हाँ, the Netherlands.
Okay.
And before the some trains, the Rajdhani Express, where we put the article. मतलब हर ट्रेन के साथ नहीं आता है, बट सम बिफोर द मीन्स कुछ ट्रेनों के नाम के आगे आता
So
है. एंड
what are the reason why they मतलब वो भेदभाव क्यों करते हैं ऐसा कि किसी में लगाते हैं किसी में नहीं लगाते हैं.
What
There
is
is
the
no
एक्चुअली
rule.
justification?
बिकॉज द
Well,
स्पीड ऑफ
Justification.
राजधानी ट्रेन इज compared to other trains is very high. That's why I think they are putting the before, because it's having less number of stoppage, means वो capital to capital ही stay करती है शायद. That's why
I
we are
think
putting.
I
हाँ,
think
means
the article
मुंबई टू
always.
दिल्ली राजधानी चलेगी तो there is no stoppage.
I think the
Passenger.
article is used uh, for giving the importance of the thing. That's why they are putting the, just like
But the
Rajdhani.
Ram is our beloved God. Hmm? The Shiva is
But
beloved God.
should
But
we
we
should
can't put.
we should give the but
हाँ, we should only.
we are not putting. We
हाँ,
should
we
put
are not putting.
Ram
We put the only the with the God. But we are talking about a particular God, so we don't put the.
Do they
Uh,
put the Jesus?
no,
No, only we can say Jesus Christ only. We can't say the Gautam Buddha. We say only Gautam Buddha. The Gautam Buddha. I did not hear like this.
uh,
Okay,
यूनिवर्स के जो वंडर्स हैं उनके आगे भी आता है शायद, लाइक द ताजमहल,
Seven wonders.
Yes.
All the seven wonders, huh? We put the before them. The
Yes, the
Taj
Great
Mahal.
Wall of China.
The Great Wall of China. The Statue of Liberty. Okay, Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
Before the names of the holy books like the Ramayana, the
The
Mahabharata.
Ramayana. The Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Bible, the Quran. So actually, now there are certain things where we put the before them. It is clear. It is already mentioned in our grammar, but somewhere uh, when we put the, so I don't know where we put the and where we don't put the, where we should put the and where we shouldn't put the. Sometimes I also get confused.
Guys, this is the last tense of passive voice. So, should we
Perfect.
conclude it?
Sir, this sentence is right now,
Sentence is
and
correct.
there is the appropriate na.
There
Okay.
is appropriate. Sometimes, so many times we ask, their question was wrong. Their appearance was so good. You could give this kind of examples to satisfy. But now, because people are less and that atmosphere is not being created, so let's finish it today. Uh, Raj and KK, I want to ask you, uh, it was the last tense today. And if you are interested more, so for third phase, I can give you the same opportunity. I would like to tell you, uh, Sarika and Aparna, the first phase is over here. It is called blackboard work or whiteboard work. It is performed by the students. So you have done it. Then in second phase, uh, just after some minutes, I will give you one sentence and you will make into passive voice in your register under the heading of passive voice. It generally remains a homework so that it can be time saving. So it is second phase. And in third phase, I have a collection of some uh, sentences which are given in exams. And it contains all the categories. So generally it is performed by me. I remain on the blackboard. I perform it. But if you are interested to perform it by yourself one by one, so I can provide you this opportunity. We will just think over it and answer me in WhatsApp because after today, uh, there is no need of Raj and there is no need of KK. But Raj and KK, if you want to continue passive voice for learning purpose, so I'm giving you that sentence. It is called homework sentence.
Yes, sir.
You can also perform it.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then we will think about the third phase. उसमें अगर तुम लोग को अच्छा लगे एक घंटा, पूरे 1.5 घंटा मत करना, 1 घंटे के लिए, according to your ease, you can come and
Okay, sir.
perform.
Okay, sir.
I will perform first. First sentence will be performed by me, and then you can do it if you are interested, because it provides a lot of opportunity to discuss about. Like today, you were talking about article the. So there, it is a very good thing and very good topic. You can talk a lot,
Yes, sir.
and there are so many, rules. Grammar is really tiring and problem creating thing. Our main aim is to communicate the people, and today you must be finding yourself to communicate the people easily. You are already communicating, you are talking to the people, you are facing the people for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, or 2 hours. So it is a good condition. So in that third phase, if actually Raj's camera is not working, and KK, if you want to perform it, you will have to buy one blackboard, 50 rupees of board and chalk. So you can also perform some sentences if you want
Okay, sir.
for third phase.
Okay, sir.
राज, तुम भी देख लेना तुम्हारा कैमरा अगर ठीक हो जाए, और तुम्हें, हालांकि तुम्हारे घर में काफी सदस्य रहते हैं, तो पता नहीं तुम कर पाओगे कि नहीं। तुमने फिजिकल क्लास में तो खूब मजे लिए हैं, खूब परफॉर्म किया है, ब्लैक बोर्ड पे कई बार आए हो, आई नो। लेकिन अगर करना चाहो ऑनलाइन में, थोड़ा सा कुछ ऐसा, या ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं है कि ब्लैक बोर्ड खरीदना ही पड़े। जैसे तुम लोगों ने सभी ने ध्यान दिया होगा बच्चों, अपने इस घर में ये जो दरवाजा है, इसको हम नोटिस के रूप में प्रयोग करते हैं, तो एक चौक की जरूरत है, हमसे ले जाना, और कोई डार्क कलर का दरवाजा हो, उस पर तुम लोग परफॉर्म कर सकते हो। तो ये रिमाइंडर के तौर पे हम यूज करते हैं, एज यू कैन सी, रिमाइंडर, ड्राई
Yes,
फ्रूट,
sir.
मूंग की दाल, चना, ब्ला ब्ला। ब्लर हो गया ये। तो ऐसा कुछ हो घर में, तो उसको भी यूज करके तुम लोग परफॉर्म कर सकते हो इफ यू वांट।
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
तो अपन इस पे और चर्चा कर लेंगे। नाउ विदाउट वेस्टिंग द टाइम, आई एम गिविंग यू वन सेंटेंस, यू ऑल कैन राइट इट डाउन and send me in WhatsApp by typing Hindi and English with the numbers. The sentence is, रोहित शेट्टी हर साल 2 मूवीज प्रोड्यूस करता है। रोहित शेट्टी हर साल 2 मूवीज प्रोड्यूस करता है। Google is taking Hindi correctly. रोहित शेट्टी हर साल 2 मूवीज प्रोड्यूस करता है। Now it's confused. If we start speaking in Hindi, Google takes it correctly. So this is the homework. Do you know how many sentences do you have to make? Did you
Yes,
understand
sir.
me? No,
Yes, sir.
Keki, just wait. Let me ask Sarika and Aparna.
Sir, 8 sentences
Wait,
included today's sentence. So we have made 8 sentences.
नहीं बेटा, आपको 32 सेंटेंस बनाने हैं, 32। इसी सेंटेंस के 32 बनेंगे। देखो, 12 टेंस होते हैं, राइट? 12 में से 4 घटा दो, 4 का नहीं बनता है, फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस एंड ऑल द परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंसेस, राइट? तो 12 में से 8 गए, कितने बचे? 12
में
में
से
से 4
8
गए, सॉरी 4 गए, 4।
8
बजे
8 बचे।
और 8 चौको कितना होता है?
32।
32। एक्चुअली 32 इसको कैसे गिन रहे हैं? तुम्हारे सामने एक हिंदी सेंटेंस है, इसको तुम ट्रांसलेट करोगी जो कि एक्टिव वॉइस में रहेगा, हो गए 2। उसके ठीक नीचे उसका पैसिव वॉइस बनाओगी, हो गए 3। उसके ठीक नीचे उसका हिंदी लिखोगी, तो एक टेंस के 4 सेंटेंस हो गए। और 8 चौको 32। तुम्हें टेंस का नाम लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, तुम्हें सीधे क्रम प्रेजेंट सिंपल से लेना, 1 2 3 4 5 ऐसा क्रम बस डालते जाना। देयर शुड बी 32 sentences.
Okay, sir.
So we have to send till
In
tomorrow.
you have whole the day. कल थोड़ा पहले भेज देना ताकि मैं उसको चेक कर लूं, ठीक है? और अगल अलग अलग लिख, जैसे तुमने एक नंबर डाला, लिखा रोहित शेट्टी हर साल 2 मूवीज प्रोड्यूस करता है, उसके नीचे तुम इंग्लिश बनाओगी, उसका नंबर 2 डालना, फिर नंबर 3 उसका इंग्लिश। अंडरलाइन करने की कुछ नहीं करना है, केवल परफॉर्म, ऐसा सब कुछ जो कर बोर्ड पे किया वो कुछ नहीं करना है। तुम्हें एक्टिव वॉइस के पैसिव वॉइस बनाना है, हिंदी सहित। हिंदी आमतौर पर पैसिव वॉइस में तुम लोग को याद होगा, हिंदी का समावेश करते नहीं है टीचर, इंग्लिश टू इंग्लिश एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। मैंने हिंदी को क्यों शामिल किया है, इसके पीछे का एक राज समय आने पर खोलूंगा मैं। आई विल रिवील द सीक्रेट। कोई कंफ्यूजन हो तो पूछ लो। जो कुछ अभी तक तुम लोगों ने व्हाइट बोर्ड पे किया है या ब्लैक बोर्ड पे, उसमें अंडरलाइनिंग की थी और दूसरों की मदद ली थी, लेकिन अब तुम्हें केवल एक के बाद एक 32 सेंटेंस बनाना है और एक एक अलग अलग टेक्स्ट करके तुम्हें टाइप करना है, ताकि जहां जो गलती हो हम उसको वहीं चेक कर सकें। हम चाहते तो एक पेज पे भी मंगवा सकते थे, लेकिन उसमें चेक हम कैसे करेंगे, इसमें दिक्कत हो जाएगी। उसमें हमें कहीं कहीं गोले लगाना पड़ेगा, तो वो हम कैसे लगाएंगे, राइट या क्रॉस करना है या टिक करना है, तो वो व्हाट्सएप में उसको कॉपी करके पेस्ट करके पूरा बन जाता है वो। तो 32 सेंटेंस कल 12 बजे के पहले तक भेज देना, हम चेक करके सेंड कर देंगे। तो जो कमियां होंगी वो पता चल जाएंगी। राज कैन आल्सो डू इट, के कैन आल्सो डू इट।
Yes, sir.
हमने नया सेंटेंस लिया है, बहुत दूर हो गए थे वो, तो अभी हमने एक यू मस्ट हैव नोटिस दिस है ना।
Yes, sir.
And you want to attend pattern batch, Raj, so you should continue this. उस पे भी विचार कर लो, कुछ ऐसा दरवाजा वगैरह कुछ मिल जाए, चौक हमारे पास से ले जाना।
Sir, I have whiteboard in Jabalpur, but now I am in village. I will go to Jabalpur in
हाँ,
2 days, so I will.
गुड, दैट इज नाइस। अपर्णा और सारिका कोई डाउट तो नहीं है, समझ गए ना? हिंदी, इंग्लिश, हमने चारों को गिना, एक हिंदी दे दिया है, 3 बचे। ट्रांसलेशन करना नंबर 2 हो गया, पैसिव वॉइस बनाना नंबर 3, उसका हिंदी लिखना है नंबर 4। तो एक टेंस के 4 सेंटेंस, 8 चौको 32 सेंटेंस। Did we conclude?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
See you tomorrow.
Have a
Thank you, sir.
nice day.